Hey, everybody, welcome back to Coffee with Josh. I've got my coffee here with me. Hope you have yours as well. Talking today a little bit about a book that I recently read called Creating Schools That Heal. By Leslie Koplow. And just want to note that one of my colleagues, Kirsty Ruggles, and I have started a book study, and that was the book that we most recently read. That is part of a series that you can find in our trauma-informed relationship focused Facebook group. And so if you love what I talk about here on Coffee with Josh, you may love the content that's in that group. So if you're an educator and you want to hear more about the book studies that we're doing, hope you join us in that group. Would love to see you in that space and be able to offer those opportunities to talk about some of the different books we're reading. So back to the book, there was one point that really stood out to me, and that was that when we're in the school environment, when we're in the academic environment, often we end up focusing on performance evaluation rather than the personhood of the child. And I thought that was just so profound, because I think when I've been in IEP meetings and school meetings, talking with parents, talking with educators, so much of it is focused on, is this child academically ready? Is this child making academic progress? Which that is important. When I work with early childhood folks, the phrase kindergarten readiness is often used. Again, incredibly important things that, we want kids to grow academically. We want them to be challenged and to experience that success. But what Leslie Koplow talks about in her book, and I think what she means by personhood, is, do we truly have a relationship? Do we truly have a connection? Are we emotionally partnering with this child to help them develop emotionally so that they can be open to academic instruction? That was one of the things that I, as a caseworker, when I was working with our residential parents here at Chaddock in our special education school, sometimes they would be really focused on grades and seeing their child get good grades and be doing better. And really had to communicate with them and help them walk through the journey of understanding that it takes time to build relationships. And when there's relationships and felt safety, that's when kids can begin to take academic risks. And when kids can begin to start thinking about things like math, reading, writing, rather than basic safety. So as we move up that hierarchy of needs, from needing basic safety, once they have that felt safety, once they have that sense of belonging, then those things like reading, writing, and math can become more of a focus. And so just want to encourage everyone to think, if you're in that academic space, if you're in that educational space, how am I connecting with my students? How am I creating a sense of felt safety so that when they come into